What's good, YouTube? Top 5 Lance here, and in today's video, we're going to talk about who the best player in the NBA is currently going into the 24-25 season. Some people say the best player in the world is LeBron James or Luka. LeBron James because of the fact that he was still able to dominate in the Olympics and be the best player. He won the MVP in the Olympics, and we seen how he was closing out games, setting a tone for his team, and being a leader. Now with Luka, he led his team to NBA Finals, and people seen how he was performing, especially in the series before versus the Celtics. He wasn't really that productive. They were hunting him on defense, but throughout the playoffs, Luka was just great. He had amazing playoffs. Now some games he was inconsistent, but a lot of that is due to injury. But some people really believe that Luka and LeBron James are the best players in the world today. But I'm here to tell you guys, neither one of them are the best players in the world. The best player in the world is Jokic. The reason it's Jokic is because I feel like Jokic impacts winning. Jokic makes his teammates better. With no Jokic, that team would be so garbage in the play-in, probably down there with the Pistons if Jokic is not on that unit. Now, to be fair, he does have a pretty decent team with MPJ, Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray. But what Jokic does to uplift his teammates and make them better, nobody in the NBA is really able to do that. I really think Jokic is in a tier above a lot of players in the league. I know some people might say that's crazy or I'm glazing or whatever, but it's just the facts. Just what Jokic has done over the last 3 to 4 years, it just has been incredible, especially by a player like him. Now, I know last year Jokic lost in the second round, but it happens to the best players in the world all the time. Last year, people believed the best player in the world was either Curry or Giannis. Giannis lost in the first round. Curry lost in the second round. The year before that, Giannis was the best player in the world. He lost in the second round. It just happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's injuries, and then a lot of stuff goes into it. Jokic was down 0-2 in this series. We thought this series was going to be a sweep going back to Minnesota. Jokic and his team, they win the next 3 games straight. And in Game 5, Jokic picked up 40 points and 13 assists to lead his team to the win. Now, in Game 6, they did get blown out, and in Game 7, they did blow a huge lead. But in Game 7, him and Jamal Murray both had 60 of their points combined. I think they only had like 90-something altogether, and they are generating 60 points of the offense. They did everything they could, but they still lost the series. But that's not Jokic's fault, really. Jokic is one of those players that rises up most when his team needs him. He won the NBA championship last year and Finals MVP, and he was dominant throughout that whole run. He averaged like 30 points a game during that whole postseason. We're talking about a player who's dominating his competition right now. And Jokic just won like 2 MVPs in a row. It was going to be 3, but you know how basketball is. They didn't want to start comparing him to Bird. But Jokic is legit supposed to have 3 MVPs in a row right now. But he has 3 now. He won the 2024 MVP. But he was supposed to win 21, 22, 23, and 24. That's 4 MVPs in a row. If this is not showing you that Jokic is the best player in basketball today, then I don't know what else would. Now that Jokic is the best player in the NBA, that means the second best player is either Luka, Embiid, or Giannis. This is all to me. I know some people might think different opinions, but to me, just those 3 guys. Embiid, he's one of the best players, especially in the regular season. Now, I understand when he gets to the playoffs, he doesn't perform how he was in the regular season, or he's either hurt. But it's mostly just his injuries. But if Embiid's healthy, he's up there with Jokic, if we're being completely honest. And Shea, last year, the season that he took a jump from being like a top 20 player to now a top 5 player in the league. That's insane. Shea is so nice at the game of basketball. And then we're talking about Luka, who just made his first finals run. He finally got a roster, and they went to the NBA Finals. Everybody already told everybody, once Luka gets a roster that can help him compete, he will go to the NBA Finals, and that's what he did. And then Giannis already won a championship. He already proved that he could be the man. The only thing with Giannis is just his injuries right now. But once Giannis gets healthy, I think it'll be over for this league. I think he'll be right back up there with Jokic competing for championships. But right now, today, Jokic is the best player in the NBA. But with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes, and I'll be dropping again tomorrow. Thank you guys, and I'm out. See you guys in the next.